So what's going on, Gas Gang? My name's Jamie, welcome back to Officially Gas. Now today guys, you're in for a treat. We're going to be doing a countdown of the fastest all-wheel drive cars so far on the gassed up 0 to 60 leaderboard ever. We got some savage launches. Stay tuned for this one, it should be lit. Let's get it. Today we are going to be doing something just a little bit different. Since we've got time on our hands, I'm going to do a little rundown of the top 10 cars to grace the all-wheel drive leaderboard. So for guys that haven't seen the channel before, I basically use a draggy GPS module to measure each car's 0 to 60. Every car that comes on, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, gets put to the test of this 0 to 60. There's been some good ones and there's been some bad ones. So all these tests are conducted on my private gassed up 0 to 60 road with not too much of an incline, not too much of a decline. So they're all verified draggy times. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna kickstart that off by doing a rundown of the top 10 fastest all-wheel drive cars to hit the channel so far. At number 10, we have the least powered car on the leaderboard, and it's a 385 brake horsepower, stage 2 plus, R-Tech tuned, Mach 6 Volkswagen Golf R owned by Steve. Let's get into it.
Oh, bro, you're not going to use launch control. No. You're just going to floor it. Yeah. You're representing for the Mach 6 R gang. Yeah. Let's see what you can get, bro. When you are ready. Okay, all right. So the first time, or your first run, was a 4.97. Without launch. Now I already know you're on the leaderboard for that. Right. You've just knocked the A45 off, I think. But with
A45 launched?
A45 launched it and he only done a 5.2. Right guys, so it's take 2 and he's gonna launch it this time, so he's in it to win it, guys. He's in it to win it when you are ready.
Alright.
What? Man just done a 3.96. 3.9, that felt quick.
That's the first launch I've done with a new gearbox, man.
What? Mate, that made my belly go far.
So there you go, Steve in his Mach 6 Golf R hit a 3.96, which is pretty damn good, 385 brake horsepower. You know what, this is actually a trip down memory lane. At number 9, we move on to a tuned 760 brake horsepower Lamborghini Aventador owned by John. I think you'll be quite surprised by this time because it's not that much quicker than the Golf R. In fact, it's the same time. The reason he's at number 9 is he done it in the wet. Now he only launched it once because there's an issue with launching these single clutch Lamborghini Aventadors. You apparently have a limited amount of launches before your clutch says bye. So whatever time it made, he was taking. Let's run the clip.
When you're ready, let her rip.
Okay, well we ain't doing that again. So I don't care if
we
it was
were
like,
all over the place.
It doesn't matter if it was like 7 seconds. That's the first and only time.
Mate, that was a 3.96.
See? Just spun up, man.
It just spun.
Just spun, didn't it? Just hunkered down,
yeah.
Just spun all the way.
I don't see, it felt so aggressive. It was like kicking, and then you got to take your foot off the throttle to change gear and everything. It's crazy.
I left my gearbox back there.
it prop. You felt that. Yeah. You felt that.
So there you go, that was number 9, and it's quite interesting to watch it back, and it made me remember now, although these have launch control and they're all-wheel drive, they're very biased towards the rear, so even launching them, you can still spin them because it's sending most of the power to the rear. Obviously being a wet day, suffering a lot of slip, the back end was a little bit snaky to say the least. It's not like your traditional DSG, because it's a single clutch, he actually has to change gear himself, whereas like a traditional, let's say the Golf R before, you literally launch control, you let go of the brake and let it change the gears for you. Anyway, that was John with his Lamborghini at position 9. At number 8, we have Craig and his Mark II Audi TT RS capable of 780 brake horsepower. On the day, obviously, we were just running on pump, which makes 680. His car is manual. He didn't launch it that hard and he still managed an amazing time. At the time, I think he ranked somewhere on the top 5. I can't remember. Anyway, we'll run the clip.
Guys, so it's his first attempt. I'm looking forward to this, bro. Whenever you're ready, let's get it. Okay, all right. Your first attempt was good, but perhaps not the best. It was a 4.89. Yeah, it's because it like you put your foot like kind of rolled onto that instead of like hammering it.
Yeah.
It's all about getting it, because this is it's manual, guys, isn't it? It's all about getting that right fucking launch.
Yeah.
And once it's on power, Jesus Christ. I'm guessing we're going again.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so it's his second attempt. Bro, I know this car can hit the freeze, man. Let's get this launch right. It's better. That was a 4.06. Just off the freeze. But again, there was a little bit of a run on, so when the power come down. Oh shit, bro, when this is on power, it's unreal. What are you saying? Are you happy with that, or are you gonna go again?
No, I'm not happy with force.
You're not happy with it? You're gonna go again, yeah? Guys, it's going again. All right, guys, final attempt, bro. Let's do this, man. Let's get this launch when you're ready. Yes, bro. All right, so that time it was a 3.86.
Still shit, isn't it?
Bro, I know this car can do, but again, there was a little bit of roll on.
There is just something about the sound of a tuned 5-cylinder car. You got to be careful with these launches too, because the draggy is so precise that as soon as you start rolling, as soon as you take your foot off the brake a little bit, it starts recording. So if you're a little bit slow putting your foot down after taking your foot off the brake, it's measuring, so you're losing time, and that's what people seem to have done on some of these. So they could have got faster times, but still a valiant attempt from Craig and his crazy TTRS. Moving on to 7, we have another Audi. This time we have a Stage 2 facelift Audi S3 Saloon. This thing was running about 406 brake horsepower. Now at the time, this feature was done a long time ago and he topped the leaderboard, and it just blew me away of how fast his car was moving in the wet. So at number 7, we have Richard in his Audi S3.
When you're ready, bro, let's get it, man. What the hell? Man just done a 3.51 in a damp. You just made my car look shit, bro.
So watching it back, I just remembered that obviously his car was actually stripped out. No rear seats, lightweight front, racing seats too. But regardless, 2 of us in it. And that's another thing. Each car, when we do these tests, there's 2 of us in the car. Like, you know what I mean? If I was to get out, I'm like 75 kg. These guys are knocking at least 0.2 seconds off their time, maybe more. At number 6, we move on to an Audi R8 V10 Plus. So check this one out. At number 6, Brad and his Audi R8 V10 Plus.
Control, bro, when you're ready, let's get it. All right, your first attempt, bro, 3.48. All right, guys, so his second attempt, we're launching it again. Bro, just beat it. Let's get it. 60. Oh, you beat it. You beat it. By a little bit. Guys, that was a 3.45.
So now we make it to our top 5, and at 5 we have an Audi RS3, and it's a Stage 2 MRC 530 brake horsepower tuned beast. Now at the time he actually topped the leaderboard with this one. So at 5 we have Steve in his 530 brake horsepower Audi RS3.
Right, guys, so it's his first attempt, bro. When you're ready, let it rip. Oh, shit. Bro, that was very close to the top of the leaderboard, but it was not. That was a 3.46.
No.
0.01 of a second off the top spot. That made my belly go crazy, bro. You going again?
Yeah.
He's going again. So it's his second attempt. He's going for the top spot, bro. Let it rip. You have just matched the top spot with a 3.45. Can you believe it? You beat your time before, but you've matched the Audi R8 V10 Plus. Now, bro, I think it'll be a crime if you don't go again to try and beat this. Guys, this is a close one, bro. Sick. His final attempt, Audi RS3 for the win, bro. Let's get it. 3.42.
Yes.
So there you go. Now at 4, we have a crazy Subaru Impreza Wagon running 500 brake horsepower, owned by Gary. This thing had straight cut gears, flat shift and everything mapped into it. This was a savage launch and I think you'll be very impressed. So let's run the clip.
All right guys, so it's his first attempt. Mate, when you are ready, let's get these shifts on point. That was good. Your first attempt was a 4.13. That's epic. You're emotionless. You want more, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you're going again?
Yeah.
Gee, he's going again. All right, guys, so it is his second attempt. You're saying that first one bogged down hard, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ, this is so aggressive. All right, when you're ready, bro. Oh my God.
That's been done.
You just done a 3.39. Oh my God. And that will do. Oh my God. Mate, what a champion. Guys, are you seeing this? 3.39 in a manual.
An amazing time with a 3.39. Now if we stayed there all day, it'd probably get quicker, and just think if it was just him on his own, on prepped ground, how fast that car could actually go. It's just crazy. But at number 3, we have Tom and his 600 brake horsepower VW Golf R, 2 litre in the top 3 against all these big boys. Now this thing's running 600 brake horsepower, running a big turbo. It's just incredible. It was also wet. So let's run the clip.
All right, guys, so it's his first attempt. Bro, when you're ready, let it rip. Okay, all right. So your first attempt was a 3.43.
Yeah.
Now, you're on the leaderboard. That might even be second position. You're either second or third. It'll be very close. Yeah. But you're bloody close. What are you saying? You
Yeah,
going
another
again?
one, yeah.
He's going again. All right, guys. So it's his final attempt, bro. Ain't messing around. Let's do it, man. Okay, bro, that was a 3.26. That is second place, guaranteed on the leaderboard. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, we'll chill with that.
3.2, guys. Are you seeing this? In the wet road too.
3/4 of a tank. No, with all the
Two of
stuff
us,
still in.
two of
Two of
us in
us,
it.
full interior, wet floor.
Mad. Guys.
This is why I used to get so gassed up about Golf Rs, and I still sing their praises to the moon and back because they are so capable with a tune. Anyway, now we're on to the top 2. And things get real serious. We have one of my favorite cars to ever feature on a channel, and one of yours too. It's the 955 brake horsepower sequential geared Nissan GTR R33. Now this beast, owned by Darren, had never been launched prior to him fitting his sequential box. So his first attempt is basically, all he does is just floors it. This car has launch control mapped in, but all he does is pops the clutch and tries to get a good launch. It's his first attempt ever. Now his second attempt, which actually gets him at the time first place, but unfortunately on the leaderboard now second, he still only pops the clutch to launch it. He's not even using launch control. Now there's 2 of us in this car. This car was just amazing. I'm getting gas speaking about it. I'll run a clip, you can see what I'm talking about. Enjoy.
Guys, it is his first attempt. Are we using launch control?
No, we're just gonna go for it.
We're just gonna go for it. Let's get it. All right, your first attempt was a 3.98, and that was without launch control, and it bogged down at the beginning. I don't know if that puts you on the leaderboard. It might put you in 5th position, but I don't know if it does. Are you happy with that, or do you want to go
Give
again?
it another go.
Guys, he's going again. All right, guys, so it's his second and last attempt. Again, no launch control. He's just going for it. When you're ready for it, bro, let's do this. Get on the leaderboard, man.
That was a bit better.
3.01 flat. 3.01. You are the top of the leaderboard. Oh my God. not even using launch control. Guys, we have a new leader.
We'll take that one.
That gives me goosebumps just watching it back. Remember, 2 of us in the car, not using launch control. Only the second time he's ever tried a 0 to 60 and he hits a 3.01. And the car is manual. It's got a sequential box, granted, but still, in the grand scheme of things, it's a manual. Now just imagine what that car could do with launch control on prepped ground with just him in it. Crazy. And at number 1, we have Mach in his crazy 750 brake horsepower Porsche 911 Turbo S 991 Gen 2. This thing, now when it comes to launches, as you see, the last 9 videos, I'm kind of used to being launched in cars. Had a lot of all-wheel drive cars in my life and done a lot of launch controls. None, and this is not me just saying this because he hit number 1. None have ever made me feel this way before. It felt like I was on a roller coaster, to the point where, you know, when the roller coaster takes off so quick, you close your eyes because the G's are pulling so hard. That is what this done to me. If you watch his face when he's launching his car, you know when a man's face looks like that when he's launching his own car, that it's quick. And if you watch mine too, I look like a little bitch. But in number 1 position, we have Mach and his 750 brake horsepower Porsche 911 Turbo S. Enjoy.
All right, guys, so it is his first attempt. The sun's coming out, so the roof is down, and we're gonna try and beat this 0 to 60 record, bro.
Let's go for it.
When you're ready. 60.
Go on, talk to me, talk to me.
2.86. Yes! You are a champ. First attempt, roof down. Bro, I can't even speak. My heart nearly went through the
nice,
floor. Oh my
nice,
God, mate,
nice.
that felt crazy.
Nice little bit of jumping around. You can feel it grabbing the grip on all 4 wheels. But
my eyes were
that was
closed. It was
pretty
like
good.
going on a roller coaster. Are you happy with that? Are you going again?
I'm happy. I'm going to go again.
He's going to go again. He's just smashed the
Should we go
record and he's
from
going
here?
again. Bro, it's up to you, man.
Yeah, I think we've got enough space.
All right, guys, so it's his second attempt. This is just for fun. You've already
Just for
smashed the
fun.
record.
What we're going to do this time is turn the traction control off because it may have short shifted slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready when you are. Let's go.
Let's go. He just beat it again.
No, really?
2.74.
Yes! Come on! Come
Oh
on,
my
car.
mate, that is. I've never been so quick in a car before to 60. That is ridiculous.
274. Okay.
2.74.
That's all right.
You happy with that yet? Oh my God.
The thing
All
is,
right,
Jamie,
guys.
then first of all, it will do that all day long, as you know.
Yeah.
It can,
Yeah.
and if you want to, but it'll also just keep pulling from 60 at
Almost.
that same kind
Oh,
of
mate,
force,
I can-
all the way to as fast as you want to
Mate,
go.
I can vouch for that.
That video is too much joke. Just watching it back, it's so crazy. Just the facial expressions we pull, and what a guy Mark is too. And in fact, how lucky have I been to have so many good characters on the channel? It's just been so sick. Now let me let you into a little secret. The reason his roof's down, and bearing in mind, man just killed the record with the roof down. The reason we dropped the roof is because about 10 minutes earlier, it was raining. So the road, when we done this launch, was not even 100% dry. 2.74, 2 of us in it, drop top, and the floor was a little bit wet. We're gonna end the video here. If anyone wants to watch any of these features in full, they are all on the channel. So make sure you go back and check them all out, plus all the other features too, because we carry out this test, the gassed up 0 to 60 on most of them. Guys, also, if you would like to see the rear wheel drive top 10 and the front wheel drive top 10, because yes, we do have leaderboards for rear wheel and front wheel drive too, then hit in the comments and I'm sure we can sort it out. So guys, if you have enjoyed today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Make sure you go back and check some of my other content out too, because I know you like that, and we catch you on the next one. Peace out.